Yeah. I have been known for being loud, which is one of the things that I think I inherited from both my daddy and my mama, but especially my daddy. So I'm going to tell a story about my daddy now. Now, my daddy first is a preacher. Now, he was a big city preacher, he was a country preacher, he was a farm preacher, he was every kind of preacher, but mostly he was a chicken-eating preacher. You say that about right, Daddy?
Yeah.
Everywhere he went, he ate fried chicken, and I always say that my daddy is the Willard Scott of fried chicken. He never met a fried chicken that wasn't the best that he ever ate. But we had one thing that we did every year. We would go to North Carolina to see Aunt Mamie and Uncle Big Bud and Aunt Jen and Uncle J.E. and the house with the spittoons and all that good stuff. But while we were on the way there, we would always stop at Parker's Barbecue. And you remember Parker's, Daddy?
Yep.
What did they serve?
Yep.
What did they serve?
Barbecue.
And what else?
Fried chicken.
And what else?
Brunswick
Brunswick stew.
Brunswick stew.
And what were those sticks? Corn sticks?
Corn sticks.
Oh, those corn sticks were really good.
and sweet tea.
The sweet tea.
So we would go there, but the thing is, Parker's closed at 7 o'clock on Sunday night. And the thing is, to get there, we had to get out of church and on the road by 12 noon on Sunday in order to get all of us in the car and drive to North Carolina and get to Parker's on time to have dinner. Well, the thing is, Daddy, once he got to preaching and once the Spirit got going, boy, it was hard to slow him down. Now, Mama would give him signals from the congregation, telling him to straighten his tie, telling him when he was like got something on his face or something. But those signals never were, that I know of, were never like, cut it, we gotta go. Dinner's burning. So one morning we were getting ready to go to North Carolina, and we knew that Daddy had to end that sermon and get us out of there at noon so we could get on the road. So us kids went and got what Mama says was a roll of shelf paper that she had to line the shelves. And we kids took that shelf paper in the back, and we used, I don't know if we used crayons or colored markers or something like that, to write a message all the way across that shelf paper so that we could put it up in the church so that Daddy could see it. So what we did is before church started, we went into the sanctuary, and right behind the pulpit, all along where the choir was this big, the pulpit area, and there was this rail. And so we hung this shelf paper up along the rail, and it said something like, Parker's closes at 7, out of here by noon. And so we put it up, and then people in the congregation, they couldn't see it. They didn't know what it was. But Daddy came in, and then the choir came in, and all of them could see it. And Daddy, of course, knew what it meant, right?
Yep.
It meant that we wanted to get out of there and not spend so much time handshaking and all that sort of stuff. And so then Daddy got so tickled and laughed so hard that he had to pull it down and show the whole congregation what we had actually written. And then I think that day we probably did get out of there at noon and got to Parker's in time to have dinner.
Yep.
Yep. You remember anything more about that, Mama?
I know that not only did you have to pack to go down there, but Dad always took all the play toys with us so that you all have something to do when you got down there. He packed that car full.
Yeah, well, the car would already be full. And then Dad would put in badminton, croquet, the baseball bat and glove and ball, a basketball.
But Dad, tell her that's all right. She was sitting on 12 books, wasn't she, that she put in there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I was sitting on 13 books because you could check 13 books out of the Vinton Library at one time. And so I would check all 13 out. And I had to put them in the car with me because I was afraid I would run out on the drive down there, which took forever. And not only that, Janie always got to sit in the front seat. You remember?
Yeah,
Why?
because you got seasick.
She got car sick. So Jane always had to sit in the front seat. And then it'd be Ben, Ruth, and me in the back. And I would draw a line down the seat and tell them, do not come over my line. I'm going to sit here and I am going to read my book and not bother any of you people. You people leave me alone.
That's a great story.
It's making Mama tired just thinking about it. Okay, love you, Daddy.
Love you, darling.
Okay.